Committee kurwa as Senate yetenenete amangana wachinuge kuragwa amono mo Senator Jackson Mandago vakubwatrana amone committee yetenenete wachinu ime county ya Kisii ritukolia lero niko bakora etaro ya bogocha ase nyakitari ya Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital amone nyakitari ya Kenyanya Level 4 Hospital echichikutoka ime county ya Kisii. Anene mono ekerenge kenene kyarenge kyogotara chinyakitari chiga no kurigereria na gukora butuki no butati igoro ya obochenu obokwanenwa gocha ase bomenyibe county ya Kisii na anene mono kurigereria oboremerwa na boribore ase chinyakitari chu ime county ya Kisii na gochikurigereria migwango kibo chikurigereria eriko kinya obochenu ime county ya Kisii. Korengana ne committee senate ni wateru na nigo bago kiwe amone birengo bya bochenu abikwanenwa gocha ase mortuary ya Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital asabate birevuna ebirenge byo nigo bire bigoro mono nonyina boigo committee njatebuna chinse monchire county ya Kisii egochikorigereria eri ochigokorera obonchorira ase ensemo ya bochenu eri gochikwana kyanga ebigwa ebirengo bikwanenwa gocha ase bomenyibe county ya Kisii anene mono gocha ase nyakitari ya Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital ya korerwe obonchorira tyankoro botoro ase nchire yo bwikiro nubuna nanya ko baginkwereganeria ase rituko erigaria lero.
Tulikuwa kaunti ya Nyamira, leo tuko kaunti ya Kisii ambapo mimi ni mzaliwa wa sehemu hii. Tulipokuwa tukifanya ziara yetu katika hospitali hii ya rufaa, kwanza nimefurahishwa na mambo ya hifadhi ya mili katika chumba cha kuhifadhi mili. Ningependa kuwapongeza sana kwa kazi ambayo inaendelea pale. Pili, akina mama ambao wanajifungua, mtindo huu si wa kwanza. Tukiwa kaunti ya Nyamira tulishuhudia idadi chache mno za akina mama ambao wanajifungua, na idadi chache hiyo pia imeshuhudiwa katika kaunti hii ya Kisii. Sasa sijui kama ni ile changamoto wamekumbana nao ya kupanga uzazi ama akina mama wengi bado wanajifungua nyumbani, lakini ninadhania kuwa mpango ambao umezinduliwa na serikali ya kitaifa ukiongozwa na Rais Mheshimiwa William Ruto wa Community Health Promoters utaweza kuwatafuta kina mama popote walipo ili waweze kujifungua hospitalini, kwa sababu nimeona manasi hapa wanafanya kazi nzuri, na kukumbukwa kuwa eneo hili tuna akina mama wengi, na akina mama ni jeshi kubwa, ndio nguzo ya jamii. Kwa hivyo ningependa kuwasihi waje hospitalini na waangalie mambo ya afya ya uzazi. Hapa tuna changamoto hizo, nikimkumbusha mwenyekiti pia, na ningeomba kaunti na uongozi wake ukiongozwa na gavana kuangalia mambo hayo sana sana. Na watoto hapa nimeona wana changamoto nyingi, na wakati mwingine tunazungumzia mambo ya wakubwa, hatukumbuki mambo ya wale watoto. Ikikumbukwa kuna kila kisa cha baby Sagini ambaye macho yake yalikuwa yametolewa. Pengine tungekuwa na utafiti maarufu, pengine mtoto yule angeweza kuwa kipofu jinsi ilivyomalizika. Kwa hivyo kama kamati ya seneti ndio tumeona changamoto, lakini pia ninafurahia mambo ambayo nimeona yakiendelea ambayo yanaweka kaunti hii kwenye map kwa kufanya mambo mazuri, si mabaya tu. Asante.
As the senator of Kisii County, today is an important day for me personally. I just want to thank my chairman, Honorable Mandago, and the team that we came with. Our job, the Senate has changed. Our job is to oversight the executive. We are not adversarial. We don't come here to make noise. We just want to look, observe. I now have a reason as the senator of Kisii County to persuade the national government to give us more money. But I want to persuade the people running this facility, because I know most of them and I understand where they are. They should never fear to tell me where the challenges are. Some of them we were going around and they are very scared. They think they are going to be victimized. No. This is an exercise to find out, fact-finding, come up with recommendations from the committee, then look for funding which is available, and then we can come and try and improve this facility. This facility for me is so important because I was born here. I grew up here. This facility is so important because if I fall sick now, as I'm standing here, it is true, the mortuary is working well, but I want us to also make sure that the clinics, the dispensaries, the labs, all the health facilities within our country are functional and they are working. We will talk with Governor when we meet him. I will ask him to be proactive, to make sure that he's talking with his teams because we can do better. Not that we are doing badly. I personally would like to really thank Honorable Ngwaya. We've gone to Mother Child. Excellent. He's the one who did the mortuary. Excellent. And there's some facilities here. I want our governor now to pick the baton and run with this facility so it becomes a success story. After 5 years, I would like to be the one who says we've done a good job and let us continue to serve our people. Other than that, I am so happy. These gentlemen and ladies here, the chairman of the Health Committee, County Assembly, Honorable Madam Karen Magara, the vice chair, these have been very wonderful people. They have taken us everywhere, and we believe that Kisii will be a better place to work for the people who work here, a better place for the patients, and for me as a senator of Kisii County and my sister Esio Kenyuri, we want to be proud of this facility. The way the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital is popular and they are doing some wonderful things, that's how we want Kisii Referral and Teaching Hospital to become. Otherwise, thank you so much. We have to go to other different places to visit. I hope that our report will make all of you, the journalists, begin to understand that the Senate of Kenya has changed. We are no longer going to wait for audited reports to come and say who sold the money. No, these days we go every 2-3 weeks, every 2-3 months to make sure that we are moving in the right direction to change the direction of our people. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today as a Senate Health Committee to visit Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital, and in our course of jointly with the County Assembly Health Committee of Kisii, and we have had a very good joint inspection. We have a number of observations we've made in the facility that we need to sit with the county executive of Kisii County government to make recommendations even as we retreat to go and do our report so they can be able to address. In brief, there are particular areas that are of urgent concern. One is the supply of oxygen to this facility. We've seen, and the staff at the theater have just informed us that they are experiencing challenges of oxygen supply because the plant seems to be having challenges. And we think this is what counties should be able to address. We know Kisii County Referral Hospital, some 1 year, 2 years back, was not only able to supply their own oxygen, but they were also able to supply to nearby facilities and counties. There is a general need to, to do some repairs. We've seen a building that is leaking. There is need for general repairs. You could go to even minor theater, you find the floor, there's a bit of a challenge. There's also the challenge, of course, of staffing, which is everywhere. But there are areas we have noted that are offering exceptional service. One of the best places we have visited, and I think amongst the counties we have visited as a committee, is a mortuary. You can't believe the services that are being offered in that mortuary. In fact, you can only compare the services we get from the private homes that are run in Nairobi. We've also visited the ICU, and we found the ICU is working well. The other department having challenges at the renal department. We have had patients, there is shortage of equipment, but there are equipment that are not working. That the biomedical department should actually make sure they are working so that they can support the patients. To have renal patients coming to queue is a bit of a challenge, and we think the county management should address that matter. Besides many other things that we have noted that we are going to put into our report, we also decided to do the visit. Our mode of operation as Senate Health Committee is to first visit the facilities before we meet the executive, so that we can brief them of what we have found out. in a teaching and referral hospital. That we cannot even blame the CEC. The chief executive officer of this facility is sleeping on the job. I mean, they have what we call revenue generated within the hospital. So we also expect basic repairs, curtains, these minor things should be sorted within the facility. So we also want to urge the board of these hospitals to also be vigilant and also demand performance. The other observation we've made, of course, is the absence of the entire management of the hospital during our visit. And I think as a Senate committee, we take exception of that because we don't just do visits to counties, we do by notice. For the management to absent themselves to this is a gross violation of what they're supposed to be performing. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say more than that. Let me allow my colleagues if they have...
The area senator for Kisii County on a fact-finding mission. And the objective of this visitation is actually to be able to establish some of the gaps we have in the health sector, both in service delivery and demand creation, so that we can be able to help bridge those gaps. We have been able to take them around through different departments, including our wards, including our pharmacy, our renal unit and newborn unit, together with the laboratory. And we still have other areas to go. And I hope, senators, we have already indicated a few challenges have been observed, and more importantly about blood transfusion, that the blood that we transfuse here is actually screened in Nairobi. So if you are able to go to Nairobi and help us get a regional screening center in this area, as a county, we'll be able to appreciate. There are more other areas we have been able to pick, like the JES clinic, which is currently not functioning for two reasons. One is that we do not have pharmaceuticals currently, and tuberculosis is a program that is being supported from the national government. So we are also asking the national government if they can be able to come in handy and help us get the pharmaceuticals, both for the intensive case and the continuation case management for tuberculosis. And Senator, we have also made a few other observations in terms of what you will be able to help us strengthen in terms of commodity management. And I think your recommendations at the committee level will be able to come in handy. But we want to thank you for this visitation, and as a county, we want to appreciate, because then it opens us our eyes and we are able to make improvement in the areas we have already picked. Thank you so much.
Mogesa Nyamwaya, member of Health Committee and Vice Chair. I really appreciate the Senate Committee of Health who have visited our hospital here in Kisii town. We have gone round, we have seen where we really need to improve. And one thing which I did not like most is when we go to like TB clinic and there is nobody to attend the patients who have come here all day since morning. If you go to meetings, please make sure you leave somebody to attend the patients when they come. And we are going to work closely, and we are going to visit this facility once more again to make sure the areas that have been highlighted, we follow up and we make things straight. Thank you.
My name is Senator from Rang, a member of this committee, and like every one of us has said, we are here on a fact-finding mission, and we have seen many gaps that are there in this hospital. Key amongst them, I think we need to digitize because, of course, we are in the era now of information technology, and we went to the pharmacy, and there are issues there with, records. We need to digitize, and even internationally. And I think the Kisii County government should work on seeing to it that we start chemo sessions that may not call for much, even if we do not have radiation. But I think we can do chemo in Kisii. And say from that, what the Vice Chair has said, we were touched to go at the TB clinic and to see two old men waiting for service there since morning. I think these are some of the things that Kisii County government needs to look at alongside and besides the others that every one of us has talked about. So I do not want to continue much, but generally there are some good things also. It's not all gloom, but those other things need to be looked into. Thank you very much.